welcome to the Prep Zone. I'm Red Sharp. We're here at Lakeshore High School for a regional round, a regional volleyball matchup between the St. Martinville Lady Tigers and the Lakeshore Lady Titans. Winner goes to New Orleans, loser goes home. Pre-game with Coach Hebert. Coach, here we are again, another year. I think we talked last season, your team had a bye. How's that change the complexion going into a game?
It's good for us right now. You know, we found ourselves late in the season making some adjustments and making some changes. And it just gave us a nice week to just go over it with them in practice. And so, thankfully, yes, a bye this year.
I just talked to the coach of St. Martinville, and she said they got a young team. What's your team going to have to do tonight to come up with a victory?
Our team just has got to stay mentally strong tonight. We have the talent, we have the skill, we've had it this whole season. You know, the mental toughness is where it just seems to get us sometimes. You know, we've prepared ourselves for this team. We know what's coming at us again. So just stay tough and just keep fighting through it.
All right, pregame with Coach Mason. Coach, you beat Broadmoor to get here, and you're coming into a Lakeshore Titans squad that's been pretty good to playoffs. What do you got to do here tonight to come up with a victory?
First of all, we have to come out clean, ready to win, and not be taken for granted. We are the underdogs, so that's a plus because we have to make sure that they understand that you're the team that's expected to win, and we're not expected to win because they're seated a little higher than us.
And we were talking just a minute ago. You got a young squad. Tell me about that.
Yes, it's been a long road. I have 15 girls on the roster that's within freshman and sophomore range, and with this young team, they did a great job this season. They accomplished most of their team goals. First of all, we share core district championships, co-parish championships, and also surpassing 20 wins in regular season and making it to the playoff in the second round and hoping to make the quarterfinal appearance. And that would mean success for this young team, reaching the quarterfinals with this young team. That's the ultimate goal this year.
No doubt, that's all a really great accomplishment. So tell me, to end this, what is the psyche of you girls tonight? Are they excited? I think they feel like they can do it.
Actually, one of the things that I've seen yesterday when we did our final workout, that's what we say prior to this game because you want to still prepare. They were a little bit different as far as mentality and attitude. They were more focused, and they kind of got to the point where they realized, hey, we there. So, you know, that makes a whole difference in the world, that they're realizing that they have the potential to get to the state tournament.
And here we are, folks. Regional round, Lakeshore Lady Titans, St. Martinville Lady Tigers. And this one's underway. Rachel Ducote, net ball. And that's not how you want to start a match. Jean-Minette. Ducote sets. Looked like a good dig from Delcourt. They said it hit the ground. It's going to make it 1-1. Aaron Schenk sent to the line. Jean-Minette sets. Great defense from Dean. And Dean gets it back, and nice kill from Dean. Lady Titans come in as a 4th seed. St. Martinville, 13th seed. Winner of this match, of course, will go to New Orleans for the state playoffs. And that's a nice kill from Dean. She just bats that ball back down into the Lady Titan side. 3-1 now. Nice work from Owens. Dean pops it up. And there's a little dink ball. And that was a net ball. Someone into the net, I believe, for the Lady Tigers. Your score now 4-1. Aaron Schenk has been the server for every point. And we start another one.
No problem for the Lakeshore defense. Lady Tigers' answer was Jean Minette set. She carried. A lot of early errors for the Lady Tigers. Gonna have to shake some of these nerves off. Shank, deep ball. Gonna back set. Nice shot from, that's Carrie Fontenette. And that puts the Lady Tigers back on the board. The score 5-2. A little different look there with that back set. That ball hit from deep. Dean gets blocked. Caruso was able to come up with a nice answer. That ball was going out, and Julia Dean decided to save it. Pardon me, Aaron Shank did. Julia Dean just did some great work defensively. 6-2 now. As Carolyn Golden steps up. Coach Hebert talking to Aaron. Couple quick pointers before the play begins. Delcourt. And Carrie Fontenette just kind of mishit that. Came out at a wrong angle. We're going to have a timeout here as St. Martinville wants to regroup. It's the score of 7-2. Lakeshore Lady Titans on top, first set. Back in play after a brief timeout. There goes a moon ball. Almost fools the Lady Tigers. They get it back over the net. We got a carry. (7-3) now your score. Lady Tigers score after the timeout. And that ball hits the net and makes its way into play. Jean Minette sets. Caroline Golden well out of bounds with that ball. And it's 7-4 now with Tiffany Simon set to serve. And that ball goes out of bounds. So two unforced errors, one by each team, will take us to 8-4 in the first set. Rebecca Koshak. Delcourt. Dean. Dean paints the left sideline. Comes up with a big point for the Lady Titans. And she's been doing that all season. Koshak. That ball goes off the block of Dean this time. Nice shot from Carrie Fontenette. Delcourt, look at that dig. Caroline Golden with a great dig. Lady Titans unable to control it afterwards. Great effort. 9-6. Delcourt, that's Milena Delcourt. Golden comes up with a nice little dink shot over the net. Looked like one of the Lady Tigers went into the net. 10-6. Dean. Tori Owens just gets it over the net. Wow, look at that. Jean Minette finds an open space in the back left corner. Lady Titans defense a little porous there. 10-7 your score. Shank. Out of bounds. (10-8) as Carrie Fontenette steps up. Farrell to set it. Dean pops it. And let me tell you something. The St. Martinville Lady Tigers are putting the ball with just accuracy where they want to. It's 10-9 in the first set. They've come back after that timeout. They've really tightened their game up. I think they see something they can exploit. Look at the effort. And they get it back over the net. Just superior effort. And then Aaron Shank into the net, and we are tied up at 10. I'm going to tell you something, folks. This 13th seed Lady Tiger team has come to play. Dean blocked. Owens. Torian Owens. And the Lady Tigers have just taken the lead 11-10 in set number 1. That ball way too strong. So the Lady Titans are going to get a chance. And now to serve. That's Victoria Caruso. Jaminet. Shank. That's well defended from Fontenette. Titans get the ball back. It's a nice pop. Dalcourt digs it. Dalcourt digs it again. Dupree just tries to dink one over. Look at this. We've got a rally on our hands. That's John Manette. Look at this. Shannon Farrell can't do anything with that. It's 12-11. St. Martinville. They need to control their serve a little bit. All here in set number 1. And you got to think this is closer than Coach Hebert would have expected or like it to be. Shank block straight back. Carolyn Golden just kind of sends one over. It's going to be a double hit. And these unforced errors are keeping the Titans close in this one right now. 13-12 your score. And that ball, Raina Mason, a little too deep. And the Titans back to putting points on the board. Jean Manette sets. And Lakeshore again. I think that's what they need to start kind of figuring out, that a lot of these balls are going out of bounds that they were hitting earlier. So we'll see if this trend continues. Jean Manette sets to Dalcourt. And that's a good ball from number 14, Rebecca Koshak. She finds a spot in that Lady Tiger defense. And it's 16-12. All of a sudden, Lady Titans have found their stride here. Still set number 1. Rachel Ducote. Quick set from Jean Manette catches everybody off guard for the Lady Titans. 16-13. And Jean Minette serves it up. Wow. She must put some kind of wicked spin on that serve, because Shannon Farrell, it's a couple times she's had trouble with the Jean Minette serve. Gonna set to Shank. Lady Tigers playing some great defense. That ball was going out of bounds. You see, that's what I'm looking. I have the opportunity to see it from the bleachers. A lot of these balls that the Lady Titans are keeping in are going out of bounds. Nevertheless, it's 16-15. Lady Tigers are definitely in this set. That's a good ball from Carolyn Golden. 17-15. Miss Erin Shank. Jean Minette sets to Dalcourt. No problem. Dalcourt gets it back with authority in between both Caruso and Shank. And it's 17-16. Out of bounds. That's not what Coach Lucinda wants to see from her Lady Tigers. 18-16. Golden. Jean Minette. Into the net. 19-16. And you know she wants that one back. Good serve, nice dig. That's number 5, Torian Owens. Got it up off the ground, but couldn't keep it in bounds on the other side of the net. And St. Martinville wants to call a timeout. Lakeshore Lady Titans in the lead 20-16 in set number 1 in your regional playoff match. Golden serves it up. That's a great ball from Carrie Fontenette. And then Julia Dean puts it away for the Titans. 21-16. And the Titans would love to close this first set. It's been real close. Golden still on serve. Mason cannot handle that. 22-16 now. 3 points away from set number 1 are the Lady Titans. Jean Minette sends it straight in the air. Owens hits the net. Shank just has to get it over, and she does. And that ball goes wide. 23-16 now. Let's see if number 18, Caroline Golden, can serve it out. No, as soon as I say that. Net ball, Coach Hebert not happy. This is Tiffany Simon. Ducote with the set. Kind of a weird little set there. Looks like she got jammed up. 23-18. The Tigers not going away. Simon again. Great serve. Unreturnable, if you will. 23-19. Schenk, Dean. And that's who the Lady Titans are going to have to count on this afternoon. Julia Dean, if you give her the opportunity, she will put it away. That'll bring up Koshak. Set point. And just like that, the Lady Titans have taken the first set in this regional matchup against the St. Martinville Lady Tigers, 25-19.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports. Fine arts. And learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
All right, everybody, here we go. Set number 2 underway. Lady Tigers put it in play. Schenk sends one, defended well. That's Fontenette. Look at that save from Farrell. Oh, a little confusion. Schenk saying to hit the net. Okay, we're going to have a discussion now. And they are going to give the Titans a point. Schenk saw it, hit the net. Coach Mason upset. She wants an explanation. So right off the top, set number 2, a little bit of controversy, if you will. Coach Mason still upset about the call. Schenk immediately called net ball, and she's going to get the serve. Either way, it's 1-0, Lady Titans, set number 2. Dean. Dean just sees the angles. And if you set her correctly, like I said earlier, she will finish. Schenk again to serve. Dalcourt. That's blocked. That point given to the Tigers. And they're on the board now. Tiffany Simon, who's got a great serve, puts it in play. Just an awkward angle for these Lady Titans to deal with. Nice set from Jean Minette. I'll tell you what, Carrie Fontenette says, give me that ball, I'm gonna put it over the net. And she does. Simon. Caruso just gets it over. Heads up play from Carolyn Golden. And she gets to serve now. Jean Minette. That goes off the net, out of bounds. And she's upset with herself. Dalcourt. Schenk gets it over. Rebecca Koshak finishes. The Tigers were able to dig that ball up, but could not find any more offense to be had. And that'll bring in Kaylin Cormier for the Lady Tigers. She's going to get the hit. Schenk knew when she hit that something weird was going to happen, and it did. Caught the Lady Titans off guard. Scores 5-3. Dalcourt on serve. Lady Tigers. That ball set too deep. Titans still able to do something with it. And that ball hit straight down. Great dig from Schenk. And then we got a 2-hit. So the complexion of this set has changed dramatically. And it's 5-4. You know, talking to Coach Mason pre-game, that ball goes into the net. She has a lot of confidence in her team, and you can see why. Confusion with the scores table right now, and we're going to have Milena Delcourt hold on for just briefly. Now, yeah, it's 5-5. That ball goes into the net. Carolyn Golden upset with herself, but again, Coach Mason talking pre-game. A lot of confidence in her young team. She said she noted that they were young, but they had some skill, and we can see it here as Schenk sets it for Dean. And then defensively, the Tigers all over it as Jaminet takes a big swing. And this set has turned around. It is now 7-5. St. Martinville. Ball gets put in play. Great serve. And Golden just can't believe what she's doing. Just hits it again. Lady Titans are going to have to kind of regroup here on the fly because the Tigers are coming at them. Dean can't get a hand on that one into the net. And the Tigers with a lot of momentum now in set number 2 as Dalcourt is still on serve. Schenk talking with the head referee, want a little clarification on what just happened. Look at that serve. Speed. But then Dean, you know, just when you think the Titans really kind of losing steam, here comes Julia Dean to pick them right back up. 9-6. Koshak. Jean-Minette. Schenk saves that. Laura Dean just puts it back in play. It's the first time we've seen Allie Champagne. (9-7) your score. Titans down by 2 in set number 2. And that was a gimme. That was a gimme for the Lady Titans. As number 2, Allie Schenk, was able to drop that one down. Net ball, can't have that. And the St. Martinville Lady Tigers, from around Lafayette, have come into this Lakeshore Titan Gymnasium and lit it up. As Schenk can't get to that. That's number 3, Raina Mason, dropping bombs. 11-8 now. Carrie Fontenette, who's had a great match so far, on serve. Shannon Farrell, pardon me. Don't have number 27 on my roster, folks, apologize. She mishits it, it's 12-8. Set for Dean. And she cross spikes it out of bounds. And the Lady Titans are calling timeout now because they are behind in set number 2, 13-8. And we are back. Fontenette puts it in play. The Titan faithful are here trying to rally their troops. Allison Ducree hits the antenna. And it's 14-8. Shank sets it for Ducree again. And quick reflexes are keeping the Titans in this play. Cormier sends it over. Weird set. And the Titans are fundamentally coming apart now. 15-8. And we've got a rotation. Shank comes back into this match, as does Rachel Ducote. And Ducote sets for Shank. He gets a pretty good piece of that ball. 15-9. Julia Dean back to serve. There's a back set. Well thought out, poorly executed. It'll take us to 15-10 now. Jean Minette. Raina Mason now returning the net ball favor. And Coach Mason wants to have a word with her team now, as the Lady Titans are still down in this one, 15-11 to the St. Martinville Lady Tigers. Julia Dean sends this one back into play. She likes to drop the moon shots on them. And that is just an incredible kill from Raina Mason, who is not that tall, folks, but when she gets a hold of it, it is game over. 16-11. And the Titans are on their heels here in set number 2. A little bit of breathing room there with Kaylin Cormier. Unforced error, service into the net. That's going to bring up Victoria Caruso. Tigers got to get it over, and they do. Carolyn Golden trying to come up with a little tricky shot there, just out of bounds. 17-12 now. Shank sets it. Golden sends it across the net. And we got a double hit from Jean Minette. 17-13. So really, again, these unforced errors from St. Martinville are kind of keeping the Titans in this set, because they haven't scored a whole lot of points on their own. And they scored that one. Great shot from Schenk. And they're only down by 3, so don't get me wrong, they're scoring points, but it's just been a weird set. Jean Minette. That ball is outside the antenna. 17-15. And that just proves my point. The Titans are getting these unforced error points. The Tigers get it over when they have to. As a set. And we've got a double hit. So I can't say it anymore. It's 3 or 4 points in a row. The Titans have just served it up and gotten a point because of the Tigers' fundamental errors. And that's just a good serve right there. And that's going to tie it up. Believe it or not, we are tied at 17 in set number 2. The St. Martinville Lady Tigers have kind of fallen apart here after the timeout was called that was supposed to kind of settle them down. Did the opposite. And just like that, the Titans have taken the lead. It's the first lead they've had since the score was 5-4. Now it is now 18-17. And we'll go ahead and tie it back up as that service point is a little too strong. Raina Mason. Farrell. Schenk finally gets it. Caruso keeps it in play. And we've got a rally as Jean Minette sends it over to Carrie Fontenette. And the Lady Titans cannot dig it off the court. 19-18 your score now. Set number 2 going down to the wire. Schenk. Delcourt got some hands on it, but sent it straight to the net. And her teammates were not able to do anything with it after that. So Schenk credited with a nice kill. 19-19. And that's just a nice, that's a heads-up play from Elena Delcourt. She found an open spot, she took it. 20-19 now. Tiffany Simon, who I think has one of the best serves on this Lady Tiger team, is now up on the service line. She's got to get it over. She does, but unfortunately for the Lady Tigers, it was out of bounds. And it's 20-all. As Champagne, number 22, comes in for the Tigers. We're going to see Carolyn Golden with the serve. She's going to get it back. Schenk gets it over the net. Melena Dalcourt, net ball. 21-20. And the St. Martinville Lady Tigers are calling another timeout here in set number 2 as the Lady Titans have just taken the lead again, 21-20 in this regional playoff match. Golden puts this one in play after a brief timeout. Coach Mason wants to talk to her Lady Tigers. And that ball goes out of bounds. 22-20 now. Set number 2. Great serve. Dean through the defense of Alley Champaign. And the Lady Titans really have to utilize Dean a little bit more, I would imagine. And Alley Champaign is going to get subbed out for Keisha Mason as Golden is still on serve now. And Mason mishits it, and just like that, it's set point for the Lady Titans. Let's see if they can finish it off. That's a great ball. I believe that was Dalcourt that found the back left corner. 24-21. And that ball was going way out of bounds. Shank just kept it alive. They have got to see that. Shank sends it up. Dean finishes it. Julia Dean closes set number 2 with authority. Lady Titans take it by a score of 25-22. All right, everybody at home, come on and sit back down. This is set number 3 of what's been a pretty thrilling match between the number 4 seed Lady Titans and the number 13 seed Lady Tigers of St. Martinville. And you can see why with that spike right there. Shank is able to put one off of Torian Owens, and that starts the set 1-0. Cody puts it in play. Jean Minette That's a great little dink ball from Carolyn Golden. And I got to tell you, if you've been watching this match, the Lady Tigers had a real opportunity to take set number 2, and the Titans had to come back, and they were able to eventually come up with a victory, but it was close. And here's a rally. And Dalcourt, she missed it, but she can really get a hold of it. 3-0 now. The Cody. Dalcourt sets it for Mason. Shank. Wow, hits the back line. That was about as close as you can get. And the Titans have come out with a little bit of fire here in the third set. Jean Minette. And Tiffany Simon can't help her momentum. She goes into the net, gives the Titans another points, 5-0. They've gotten up quick here as Dakota puts another one in play. And that's just smart. That's smart from Elena Dalcourt to see the opening and go ahead and get it across. And that'll put the Lady Tigers on the board 5-1. Shank gets blocked. They're blocked out of bounds. That was both Simon and Fontenette. Shank too much to contain. 6-1 now. That's Ashley Jean Manette with an unsuccessful dig from a pretty decent serve from Schenk. Tigers just get it over the net. Great defense and a great ball. Julia Dean pops it straight up. Tiffany Simon saw something, took an opportunity, and Coach Mason wants a timeout with her team down in the third set here, 8-1 in the regional matchup between the Lady Titans and the Lady Tigers. Schenk puts it in play. Got a double hit from Milena Dalcourt, who's had a great match. But these unforced errors are hurting the Tigers. The Lady Titans trying to stamp their ticket to New Orleans for the playoffs. And that ball hits the back line. Another really, really close. I mean, you got to have your spectacles on to see that one. It's 10-1. And the Titans, between set 2 and set 3, have really come out with their game tightened up. As Schenk is still on serve. She hits the top of the net and bounces off. Tigers now down by 8. And Tiffany Simon just, I think nerves are getting to these Lady Tigers. The Titan fans are out on our side of the stadium. You can't see them through the camera lens, but there's plenty of people where we are on this side to watch this match. And it's got to be pretty intimidating to be here. Intimidating, I should say. And the Lady Titans are just rolling through this set as Golden puts it up into the net. It's 12-3 now. This is going to be Milena Dalcourt, who's had really, I think, one of the best matches here for the Tigers, but she sends that ball out of bounds. There's another unforced error, and that is just not going to make it to the next level here. What a great serve from Rebecca Koshak as she catches everybody off guard from St. Martinville. It's 14-3. Champaign. Good ball from Carrie Fontenette. And she's going to go back to serve now. The Lady Tigers are really good at finding the open spaces. But the Titans here, nice play from Julia Dean. The Titans have come out to finish. Schenk. Dean just kind of sends it up. Tigers got to get it over. That's a great dig from Schenk. And that's a foul from the Titans. 14-5 now your score. Schenk. Another dig from another Schenk. And you can just hear, you could hear that set from up here was wrong. And if you can hear it, you know the referees can see it. 15-5 now. As Dean sends this one up. Jean Minette. Wow. Raina Mason. Can you believe it? She hits it really hard. Does Raina Mason. Shank sets it for Golden. 15-7 now. Kaylin Cormier wipes her shoes off, puts it in play. Shank to Cody, and then Shank. (16-7) your score. Victoria Caruso. Jean Minette back set to Carrie Fontenette, who cannot get it over the net. And it's 17-7. And it really looks like now the Lady Titans have found their groove. And as soon as I say that, why would I even say that? Because they're going to hit the ball into the net. If I can't give anybody praise on either side of these two teams, because something is going to happen dramatic just like that. It's 17-9 now, and the Lady Tigers don't want to go away. This is their season. To Cody, to Shank. The Tigers defend. Shank. Wow, look at that. Great defensive work, and then just too much from Milena Dalcourt. 18-9. And they are in a really big hole right now, are the Lady Tigers. Gotta get it over. Can she do it? No. Torian Owens. And it's 19-9. We're gonna have a rotation here. In comes Elizabeth Kelly. And Rebecca Koshak's gonna sit for a second. Dakota sends this one into play. Jean Minette to Mason. And you can just hear that pop. Well defended from the Titans. Dakota keeps it in. Shank. And a miscommunication from Tiffany Simon. 20-9. And the Lady Titans are 5 points away from another trip across the lake. Jean Minette. That ball blocked off of Elizabeth Kelly, who just made an appearance in the match. 20-10 now your score. Raina Mason, who probably is the hardest hitter, I don't know, on the court. Dakota sends it to Kelly. Jean Minette gets it over. The Tigers' great defense. Shank. That ball looked a little long. It did. They're going to argue it, but from up here, it really did. Okay. (2011) your score. Golden. Jean Minette. Back set. Golden with a nice play over her head. Ooh, wow. Not what you want from St. Martinville at this juncture of the match. Set number 3, 21-11. Aaron Shank. Nice dig. And that's returned by another nice dig from the Lady Titans. It's a bad hit. 21-12. But again, the Titans 4 points away from the match. Let's see what St. Martinville can do. And that is not what Tiffany Simon, who really has a great serve. Not in this third set, however. 22-12. Carolyn Golden waits for another rotation from Coach Hebert and puts in a great serve. Kelly Gino can't handle it, and she's in for the first time in this entire match. I know Coach Hebert wants to give everybody some time to play. So it's 22-13. 22-14 as Kelly can't handle that. That's a great serve from Dalcourt. And if I'm the Titans, I want Julia Dean to get the ball. Shank off the net. 22-15 now, excuse me. The Tigers, again, like I said, this is their season. They don't want to go away. Julia Dean, Champaign, nice defense. Dean again. Dean and Champaign have locked up a couple of times in this match, with Dean really getting the better of Champaign's defense. But really, no kidding, Lakeshore Titans find Dean 2 more times and this could be over. And we're gonna have a timeout. Lady Titans leading this third set by a score of 23-15 over the St. Martinville Lady Tigers. Back in play, set number 3. Titans up by a pretty big margin right now. Golden from deep hits the net, 23-16. The Titans are 2 points away from the match. The Tigers are trying to answer with Carrie Fontenette on the service line, and that is not going to do it. And this is match point at 24-16 with probably one of the top 2 players on the Lady Titans squad, Julia Dean, back to serve for the match. I'm just going to let it unfold. And there it is, folks. Just like that, the Lady Titans number 4 seed have punched a ticket to New Orleans for the second time in 2 years. And the St. Martinville Lady Tigers are going home by a score of 25-16. We'd like to send our thank yous out to everyone who's responsible for bringing you this match tonight, starting with our superintendent of schools, Mr. Trey Foltz, our director of Channel 13, Dr. Melody Swang, our cameraman, editor, and coordinator-in-chief at Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams. I'm Rhett Sharp. I hope you enjoyed the match tonight as much as I have. You're now leaving the Prep Zone.